For the next stage, the two of you are supposed to be teachers at a school. And you are on a committee to choose a summer language school for your students in Boston, USA. So your students are going to Boston, USA.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So each of you will be given descriptions of two of the four schools. Okay. You will need to summarize the information about the two options you're given to the other candidate, right? So that you will both know the four finalists. Your goal is for both of you to know what the four options are. Okay? So here I have two language schools for you, Rena, and here I have two language schools for you, Vasiliki.
Okay.
You do not need to memorize this information. You'll be able to keep this sheet. We won't take it away. You can make notes on the paper if you want. Take about 2 minutes to read through the information and do not look at each other's sheets. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so you have 2 minutes to...
So we have to
read through.
To actually present it to the other candidate.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Both of them.
Yes, both of them. Okay.
I think so.
Remember to try to use your own words to summarize the information. Do not just read the list of features. Also, you need to listen to your partner while she's summarizing her information, because after hearing the summary, you will need to give your recommendation of the best option from your partner's two options. Okay? Are there any questions?
No.
Okay. Who would like to start?
Okay. Start. Okay. Okay. So we have two schools here. First school is York Language School, which employs very well experienced teachers and offers a very flexible program schedule for the classes. The transportation is really good. It's located near bus and train routes that can take the students to the places they want and come back to the school. It's equipped with a state-of-the-art language lab, very high technology lab with apparently cutting-edge computers. On the weekends, it organizes excursions that are free of charge, so our students can see many places around the school and have a good time. Also, it emphasizes on special conversation courses, and this can help the students acquire a better fluency with their English, their spoken English. And this would be a very good idea for them to practice the language orally. The only drawback, as I see it with this school, is that it has many students per class, over 25 students, and this is rather cramped for one class, as I see it. Now, the second school, Fort Helen Language School, has, I think, something really good. It only has native speaker teachers. And this would be beneficial to the students because they will have the opportunity to listen to the language as native speakers use it, the accent that will help them a lot. And has a very well organized program of courses. What is very good with this school is that it's near to a beach. So even between classes, our students can go and have a swim. That would be very nice. The school also offers certificates for each course that the students take, so they can use it in the future, with their schools in Greece, or to prove that they have done these courses. It has a very well stocked library with many books that they can read. There is an emphasis on listening and speaking, both listening and speaking, in the classes, but unfortunately there are no excursions organized during the weekend, so I don't know about that. That's about it with these two schools.
Okay, let me tell you about these two schools that I have here. The first one is.
Could you give a brief recommendation first?
About the schools that I have had?
Yes.
Okay. I think that maybe the second one, Fort Hellenic.
Fort Hellenic.
Yes, I would I would go there, or I would decide for the students to go there, because, as you told me, I think that the emphasis that is given to the listening and the speaking sections is very good, because someone that wants to go to a summer school in order to expand his English skills, those things are very important for doing so.
Okay.
And I think that also the socializing that maybe the students have when they go to the beach with other students or other students from other cultures is also
Fort Hellenic.
Fort Hellenic. It's very well organized. So I would choose that. Okay, I have two other schools here. It's the Kings Hill, first of all, which has a very highly qualified teachers. The good thing is that the classes, they have small classes with maximum 8 students. One of the things is that it's very positive. It's near to the center of the town, so they can go around, or they have a good transportation and access to the college, to that school. It has a very good and expanded multimedia library. So you can imagine that there's a lot of things that someone can find to the library for their courses or their assignments or everything. And one thing is that the course book of these classes is included to the fees, the total fees, in order to attend this school. And if someone also is dissatisfied from the program and the schedule, he can take his money or her money back. Maybe, yes, there's a refund for that. And maybe the only negative thing about this school is that its fees are really expensive. Course fees are expensive. The other school is Boston Language School. The maximum number of the students in the class are 15 here. It's also located near the shopping center, so it's downtown, so they have access to many things, the students. The teachers that are employed to that school they have at least 2 years of experience. It is a very good school in order to take some examination preparation courses, so it is something that it gives a lot of emphasis on that, and also motivates students. The students there, I can imagine that they can take initiatives to to do things beyond just reading and giving some assignments. Yeah, and we have to take into account that there are some complaints about the amount of work that the students have during their classes there.
Too much homework.
Yes, too much homework.
Okay.
Okay, more or less, I think that I have completed my presentation.
So, as I see it, I would prefer the first one, King's Hill, because of the small number of students per class. It's only 8, if I noted well, right? And the possibility of a refund for the fees, and even if it is expensive, it I think offers so much because it's the teachers are they're highly qualified, whereas with Boston they only had 2 years experience. So I think Kings Hill has more benefits for our students.
Okay, you've had a chance to look over the information, summarize it, and hear your partner's recommendation. Now you need to choose one of your options and think of the reasons why it is the best choice. Remember that there is not a correct answer. So from your 2 options, you can choose one and give me the name. Have you each made a decision?
Yes, yes, I have. Yeah.
And for you, Rena, which school is it going to be?
It's going to be Fort Helen School.
Okay, don't give me the reasons, just the name. We'll do that in the next stage. Okay.
Okay. And for me, it's King's Hill.
King's Hill. Okay. All right. Great.